guys, welcome back to my channel. Anime Nay here, and I'm so excited because this is February, aka Black History Month. Yes, Black History Month. Okay, y'all tried to get us by trying to do Valentine's Day during this month, but no, we know what this month is all about. So for this video, I thought I'd celebrate Black History Month by doing this video on Cannon Busters and my top 5 reasons on why you should watch and stream Cannon Busters on Netflix. So honestly, I love Cannon Busters so much, but I will not lie, my biggest reason for loving it is because it's filled with Black people. As a Black woman who has loved anime since I was a little kid, I fell in love with the art form and the medium. It's totally understandable not to see faces that look like me in the medium because it is a Japanese art form, but I think it's awesome and amazing to see Black creatives who also love this art making art for us as well. And I think that is awesome, and I was super excited when I saw Cannon Busters come out, and I watched it and I loved it. But I thought I'd bring it back and rewatch it so that I could do this review for you guys. Okay, so let's hop right into it. My first reason, honestly, is that the premise itself is so good to me. So Cannon Busters follows Sam, who is a friendship android, and she partners up with Casey, who's a maintenance bot, and they find Philly the Kid, who's like this deviant dude. He's an outlaw. There's bounties on his head, but he's immortal. So they team up with him to find Prince Kelby, who Sam has been programmed to protect and to befriend. You have all the ingredients for a hot mess. We have Philly the Kid, who is just literally an asshole, or so we think he's an asshole. He, of course, his character develops throughout the show, but he starts off as literally a selfish asshole. We have Sam, who is the friendliest thing on the planet. She is a friendship robot. She's programmed to befriend people, and that gets her into a lot of trouble because not every situation requires friendship. And we have sweet little Casey, who's so sweet and cute and also just wants to be friends with people and help out Sam achieve all of her goals, and eventually ends up wanting to help Philly as well. And honestly, you fall in love with all of the characters, but I really do love Philly so much, and I do want to see his storyline fleshed out a little bit more. Also, the fact that Philly is literally immortal gets him into so many issues. The way they kill him each time is so creative and interesting. I absolutely love to see it. My second reason as to why you should 100% tune into Cannon Busters is there are so many raw ass female characters in this show. This show is stacked, okay? If you are watching anime and you're like, where are the females at? They're all here. First off, Hilda is so freaking cool and humble and literally represents every, to me, Black woman that like puts their family and their community on their back and just does what they have to do. You have to watch the show to see how her storyline plays out, but like just tune in. It's just, she's really freaking cool. And then you have 2 of the stars of the show, Sam and Casey. They are so amazing and sweet and just lovable, but also strong, intuitive, and get Philly out of all the situations that he ever gets in. I don't know how he has been living his life without Sam and Casey in his life in the first place. But basically they come in and they save him time after time, and they do so without any thanks. They're just literally, again, putting their community on their back and doing what they have to do. And as we know, a lot of women feel that same exact way. Like, we honestly are protectors. Like, we have to be sweet and funny and nice, but also strong, know when we have to really kick some ass and protect. Honestly, I don't even remember what the bar manager, her name was. I think that was episode 7 or 8, but the bar manager, she literally knocks out JoJo with a frying pan. That has to be the blackest moment I've ever seen in anime. That is great. That was epic. That was epic. And honestly, don't even get me started on Dex and her entire crew. Like, the whole crew is raw, but Dex to me is so raw. Her character design is flawless. That pink hair, everything. She ultimately demands respect, and I love it. Honestly, her whole crew is super powerful and cool, and I don't think that we really get to see them fight to their full potential like we should see. My third reason is that the character development is so crucial in this show. One of the biggest themes of the show is growing up. Prince Kelby has to grow up. Once everything happens that happens with them, you need to watch the show. And Sam is forced to kind of grow up in her own sense too, even though she's a robot and she's not supposed to have any human emotions or feelings. She's supposed to be programmed just to protect her friends. But I mean, we see how that goes. Truly, you see these characters grow on such a momentous level, and I think that a lot of animes try to do the same thing, but it takes them a lot longer to do it. Within 12 episodes, these characters have changed so much, but there's still so much room for growth. I can just only imagine where they take these characters. We get into the psychology of Philly in particular and some of the other characters, but there's a lot more that's untapped, so I really hope we get a chance to see it. And that brings me to my fourth reason, which is LaShawn Thomas himself. Okay, this guy is Black excellence. He has worked on so many things, you guys, it's actually crazy. Legend of Korra, Ben 10, Lizzie McGuire show, Black Dynamite, and let me not forget to mention the Boondocks. Who doesn't love the Boondocks? Who doesn't love the Boondocks, y'all? Everybody loves the Boondocks. Definitely support him. Again, he's Black excellence and he's doing his thing. For him to be a Black man in the animation field and to create Black art, but also stay very true in what I think I would consider him to be staying very true to the classic anime style and the roots of that, not to be appropriating that culture, but to really appreciate that culture and mesh his own culture as well. He does such a beautiful job here. For him to also bring in a ton of Black cast for the English version of the show was amazing. And I just love to see Black people creating other opportunities for Black people. And my last reason you should 100% watch the show is that it is giving me such strong steampunk Afrofuturism vibes. Okay, you guys, this show is like the epitome of Afrofuturism. So Afrofuturism explores the African diaspora as it relates to technology, considering, you know, what a reality would look like in the future for Black people, like a totally like alternate reality where Black people explore art and all of these beautiful different cultural things, but it's very, very futuristic. And with Afrofuturism, as well as all the steampunk vibes, gives us so many beautiful landscapes within this show. It's from a stark desert to that really cool forest that Philly ends up getting stuck in, and super cool creatures. And we also get to see Vodka, which is like the coolest place. It's a super technologically advanced city ran by Black people. There's a Black king, Black prince, and it's honestly amazing to see. I think the Western vibe really does show or pay homage to the Black Western culture that sometimes gets lost in history, so that's also very, very, very cool to see as well. And you know how everyone loves the Cloud Village from Naruto because that's where all the Black folks is at? Well, this is where all the Black folks is at too, so make sure you guys check it out. Alright guys, so those are all of my reasons why you should check out Cannon Busters streaming on Netflix. Share with your friends if you guys happen to enjoy it as much as I did. Support LaShawn and all of the other Black creatives that worked really hard on the show, and show them support and tune in. Also, make sure you guys are supporting this girl right over here. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And if you guys want to see anything in particular on my channel, just let me know in the comments and I will check it out. See you guys.